Interesting facts about New Zealand. 1. When it was determined by Dutch explorers that New Zealand was not attached to the South American continent, they changed its name from Statenland, South America, to Nova Zealandia, New Zealand, after the Dutch province of Zeeland. 2. Wellington, New Zealand, is the southernmost national capital in the world at latitude 41.2 degrees south. It also shares the honor of being the most remote capital with Canberra, Australia, over 1,243 miles, 2,000 kilometers, away. 3. New Zealand's famous 90-mile beach is only 56 miles, 90 kilometers, long. 4. New Zealanders enjoy one of the world's highest life expectancy rates, 82.3 years for females and 78.3 years for males. 5. The Maori name for New Zealand is Aotearoa, which means, land of the long white cloud. 6. The Pizza Hut restaurant chain does not get its mozzarella cheese from Italy, it buys the cheese from Taranaki, New Zealand. 7. The Auckland City Sky Tower, at 1,076 feet, 328 meters, high, is the tallest freestanding structure in the Southern Hemisphere. 8. New Zealanders refer to themselves as Kiwis, which probably dates back to World War I when New Zealand soldiers acquired the nickname. The New Zealand dollar is also called the Kiwi in international financial markets. The dollar coin features a kiwi bird on one side. 9. New Zealand is one of the world's least populated nations with only 4.4 million residents. 10. New Zealanders love their cars. There are 2.5 million cars for 4 million people, giving them one of the highest ownership rates in the world. 11. Two species of bats are New Zealand's only native land mammals. 12. New Zealand has more Scottish pipe bands per capita than Scotland itself. 13. There are no snakes in New Zealand. 14. New Zealand was the first country in the world to allow universal suffrage, allowing women to vote in 1893. 15. New Zealand has 7 times as many sheep and 3 times as many cows as people. 16. The pohutukawa tree is New Zealand's Christmas tree. It blooms crimson-red flowers for several weeks each December. 17. New Zealand is said to have more helicopters per capita than any other population on Earth. They were first used during the 1960s to cull deer, with up to 50 copters culling as many as 200 deer each in a day. 18. New Zealand was the first country to have its top 3 positions of power held simultaneously by women: Prime Minister Helen Clark, Governor-General Dame Sylvia Cartwright, and Chief Justice Sian Elias. 19. New Zealand is the world's second largest producer of wool, after Australia. 20. New Zealanders are addicted to the outdoors, and tramping, walking or hiking, is the most popular national pastime. 21. No place in New Zealand is more than 87 miles, 140 kilometers, from the ocean. 22. New Zealanders have invented the disposable syringe, the non-shortable electrical fence, the Navman GPS, and the child-proof top for pill bottles. 23. New Zealand is one of the top 5 dairy producers in the world. Dairy farmers produce 220 pounds, 100 kilograms, of butter and 143 pounds, 65 kilograms, of cheese each year for each person living in New Zealand. 24. The first referee in the world to use a whistle to halt a game was William Atack of Christchurch, New Zealand, in 1884. 25. Auckland, New Zealand, is called the City of Sails. It has the highest boat ownership per capita in the world. On the last Monday of January, the Auckland Anniversary Regatta takes place. With more than 1,000 entries, it is the world's biggest one-day yachting event.